September 11, 2001, thousands were killed in an attack that shook the nation and had an impact that was felt across the globe. It's been 21 years since this incident. The students at Bluffton High School had not even been born, yet we grew up in a post-9/11 world. This past Friday, Bluffton High's JROTC came together to hold a memorial ceremony as we remembered the lives that were lost.
It's been 21 years, so a lot of people have forgotten. We need to keep the tradition alive of honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice that day.
It's important to have a ceremony because we want to remember what happened. That way their losses are never lost on us. We always know what happened, and we can just show that we care.
I think that the young people who were not born when this occurred is like myself. I wasn't born when Pearl Harbor happened, December 7th, 1941. But it was always emphasized while I was growing up, the importance of recognizing that day and the people that made that sacrifice. And through the traditions, the young people learn how to be grateful and appreciate the good things our country has to offer.
Students and members from the Veterans Association shared the importance of maintaining respect for the occasion and for each other.
We incorporate respect on the first day of school. We tell everybody what we expect of them, and then in turn what they expect of us. We try to show that being a respectful person, it actually is a better way to live your life than if to not be respectful, and just teaches them to be a better person altogether.
Respect is huge. It's one of the Army values that we teach in our program, and we demonstrated that today.
Well, respect is absolutely essential, that people learn and generally to respect others. In this particular instance, when we wear the uniform of our country or the cloth of our country, the respect towards each other, because the person to your right, the person to your left, and the person behind you, and even in front of you, may save your life by respecting who they are, where they came from, what their background is, and because all of us came from somewhere. All of us have a family somewhere, and we have a story to tell.
We're in a high school today where the kids are under 20, so they didn't live through this, but it's a good reminder that history has to be taught so we can be at the ready. I mean, you know, our safety is in the hands of veterans and the military. And to respect those people who have done so much for our country, it's important. It's important to remember the lives of the victims of 9/11, 3,000 people and all of their families. It's important to remember.
During the ceremony, members from Sun City's Veterans Association had a presentation of their own.
I'd like to say how proud the Sun City Veterans Association is to be here, to be able to present a check to help their program, these young men and women in these uniforms. They're our next generation of leaders, and that's important for the community to recognize, and we're happy to do that.
We'd like to thank Bluffton High's JROTC for holding this memorial ceremony, and a special thank you to Sun City's Veterans Association for their generous donation. I am Amber Van Horn. Stay tuned. No Cap News starts right now.
I'm Alyssa Lamontagne.
And I'm Easy Shaisi, your local rapper and No Kappa.
This is No Cap News, your most trusted student news source.
Better than MTV and TMZ, with the NCN, the cap stops here.
We hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend.
I knew all of you had a fun time at your cookouts, your family events, seeing your friends, eating your steaks, your franks, having an amazing time. But you know what I did on my free time? I worked, and I also went to sleep most of the time, bro.
I also labored on Labor Day weekend, but don't bring up food. We've still got to get through this segment.
Do we?
Well, with Labor Day weekend came a nice rest from school and from work for most people.
And you know we earned it.
But I think AP Lit students might have earned it more.
I guess. But let's head over to Miss Sumner class to hear more about this.
Miss Sumner's class is working together to get a deep understanding of Zora Neale Hurston's literature.
The lesson is focused on the details of setting in a short story called Sweat by the author Zora Neale Hurston. The students individually read the story, and then I divided them into groups to bring their ideas together. They learn how to do close reading, So they're selecting details and they're focusing in on setting in the story. But then when you put the groups together, they can see the different kinds of ideas and different focus and thinking that each group brought to it. So they get a larger collection of ideas.
Literature can be interpreted in many ways, so let's see how the students feel when working together.
It's actually fun working in groups because you meet different people and then you get to collaborate with them. So if you don't know something and they do, they can help you out and then you can help them out, vice versa, and you can make new friends. So that's what I like about working in groups.
So I'm a facilitator, I'm a guide, but I don't want to tell people what to think or even how to interpret literature. I want to help guide them to their own interpretation.
We did a gallery walk just a couple of minutes ago where all of the students just came together and saw each other's different evidence from different sections that we were assigned to kind of allow us to understand how it really impacted the overall meaning of the story.
I'd recommend people taking AP classes because although it's hard, you challenge yourself, but you get to meet new friends and it's just a great experience.
Just that if you have never tried an AP class, that you should, because AP is open to many different kinds of students, and if you feel intimidated by the idea of AP, you really shouldn't, because it is an inclusive class that is meant to help a lot of different kinds of students, diverse students.
If you want to do more fun projects like Ms. Sumner's class is doing, join AP Literature. For NCN, I'm Federico Guerra.
Thanks, Federico. Man, those AP projects were lit.
No.
Those kids were really on fire.
Stop.
I may even go as far to say that I see a very bright future ahead of them.
Let's see how our Bobcats do when put on beat with your local Dominicano, Christian Arrojo.
What's going on, Bluffton High School, man? Today we're back with another video, and today we got a little trivia, man. Who am I here with today?
Astrid.
All right, and in today's video, man, we got a few questions to ask you. First question is, who is your celebrity crush?
Angel Quesada.
My baby. I love all black women, but overall, my baby is Rihanna. Allowed to hear it.
Tom Holland.
Melly.
Tom Holland.
Andrew Garfield.
Tom Holland.
Michael B. Jordan.
What is your favorite movie, film, or show?
Breaking Bad.
Favorite show of all time, I gotta go with the Martin Show. Everyone know that's a classic right there.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, okay, you value.
Walking Dead or Mortal Kombat, the movie.
All right, appreciate it. I get Hot Cheeto? Yeah. Appreciate. All right, we go.
Any of the Fast and Furious movies.
Shameless.
Cars.
Coraline.
Coraline Cars. All right, appreciate your time.
My favorite movie is White Chicks.
How did you know? I love this song.
That's it for this week's Backroom Trivia. Tune in to next week where we're going to be having Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grader? Back to you, Shai.
Some of y'all need to reflect on y'all decisions recently on who your crush is.
I like Tom Holland, but my favorite Tom is Tom Hiddleston.
Mid, Summer Walker's top tier. Next up.
Please tell me this is not going to be a regular thing.
Hey, I'm trying to get a good reaction out of our audience.
I'm sure you'll get a reaction, maybe not a good one.
You know who does have a good reaction? Our volleyball team.
That doesn't even make sense.
No. I'm talking about reaction time.
Let's see if our volleyball team had any saves as good as that one.
What's going on, Bluffton High School? This is your narrator, Christian Rowe, and we're back with another episode of No Cap News, man. We have all facts and no cap. And in today's video, we're going to be showing y'all the Bluffton Volleyball Girls Hype video, man. Let's get into it.
I think that we have a good chance if we keep up with communication and controlling and playing our game instead of going down and playing somebody else's.
I'm really excited for our season. We have a lot of young girls coming up. We have a lot of girls coming up from playing travel. We have a lot of strong seniors, Christina Trice, Siobhan Rogers. They're coming out strong at the net, so I'm really excited.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. We listen to music a lot. We like the hype music. We do Cotton Eye Joe before our games. If we don't do Cotton Eye Joe, we feel like it's just going to be like a mess up of the game. So Cotton Eye Joe, mostly.
Oh man, that was a great video. Shout out Gold Graphics, but for NCN, it's Christian Rojo, and I'm out.
They were balling.
Very sweaty, aggressive, and loud.
They were setting up the court for victory.
Nothing but net.
That'd be a bad thing.
Home run!
Do you even know what volleyball is?
That's it for this edition. I'm EJ Tushaisi.
And I'm Alyssa Montaigne.
Join us next time on No Cap News.
All facts, no cap.